Yo, yo, yo. Man, today is so hot, man. I'm sleeping right now. I need to do some paper and still continue sleeping. That's true. Completely random. Just I know how to do it because my body last night so like the beach. Uh, Thanks to playing Minecraft, I know the beach is some fragment of a happy, solid. That's that speedrunning the historical record for Kanye. Uh, I don't know. I know the word, man. Used to just do muscle, man. Aggressive. Speedrunning. Really hard. Why this word is so long? Try your credit card. Speedrunning. That Veronica felt a certain spiritual calm. I know this word, man. This is language skills. Let's go. Speed running.
There's a restaurant in the hotel. There's a restaurant in the hotel. There's a restaurant in the hotel.
Now. Guys. Speed running.
This was the best interior design class I've taken yet. This was the best interior design class I've taken yet. This was the best interior design class I've taken yet.
Personal tests are still far off with let them man know, man. They all let them, man. Speed run.
There isn't much on our agenda for today. There isn't much on our agenda for today. There isn't much on our agenda for today.
Speed run.
My brother-in-law brought a beautiful bouquet of flowers to the party. My brother-in-law brought a beautiful bouquet of flowers to the party. My brother-in-law brought a beautiful bouquet of flowers to the party.
Producers use cost of production as a baseline for pricing their products. Producers use cost of production as a baseline for pricing their products. Producers use cost of production as a baseline for pricing their products.
The group arrived in the morning and spent the next 2 days touring the city. The group arrived in the morning and spent the next 2 days touring the city. The group arrived in the morning and spent the next 2 days touring the city.
Ui, đừng speed thế. Fuck. No more perfection, you know. No, not perfection. No more perfection, you know. No more the fear of perfection. Just grows. You mistake, man. Mistake. Mistake. Be human, you know. No more the barrier of perfection, just going day by day. Don't be someone who perfect, or rather, just grow day by day. Speed run.
Modern video games are more exciting than the ones I remember from my childhood. Modern video games are more exciting than the ones I remember from my childhood. Modern video games are more exciting than the ones I remember from my childhood.
The visiting students were able to ask the company president all of their questions. The visiting students were able to ask the company president all of their questions. The visiting students were able to ask the company president all of their questions. These machines cost very little to operate and are easy to maintain. These machines cost very little to operate and are easy to maintain. These machines cost very little to operate and are easy to maintain.
The power of having purpose. speed running, era deep breathing. So detection, alcohol collection. Waste management in the process of handling and depositing water material is a way of handling. I think it's process, man, from A to Z, something like that. Activity, informant, nah. Of handling and disposing of waste materials that are declared determined, consider determined to be waste includes procedures and operation for detection, assessment, creation, definition, collection, transfer, storage, collection, collection, detect, nothing have to detect this. Treatment, recycling, or removal. They don't use overlap word. Oh my god, so many words. Up or removal of waste. Material. Environment. So structure. now. Oh my gosh, so clutch. Let's go. Man, one feeling not ready for writing test. Let's go, let's go.
Your professor has noticed your strong interest and potential in the field of journalism, particularly regarding the role of media in social change. They approach you to invite you to a guest lecture on the subject, feeling that it would be a valuable experience for you. As someone who can be hesitant to step out of your comfort zone, you're considering whether to attend the event or not. Your professor has noticed your strong interest and potential in the field of journalism, particularly regarding the role of media in social change. They approach you to invite you to a guest lecture on the subject, feeling that it would be a valuable experience for you. As someone who can be hesitant to step out of your comfort zone, you're considering whether to attend the event or not. Your professor has noticed your strong interest and potential in the field of journalism, particularly regarding the role of media in social change. They approach you to invite you to a guest lecture on the subject, feeling that it would be a valuable experience for you. As someone who can be hesitant to step out of your comfort zone. you're considering whether to attend the event or not. Your professor has noticed your strong interest and potential in the field of journalism, particularly regarding the role of media in social change. They approach you to invite you to a guest lecture on the subject, feeling that it would be a valuable experience for you. As someone who can be hesitant to step out of your comfort zone, you're considering whether to attend the event or not. Your professor has noticed your strong interest and potential in the field of journalism, particularly regarding the role of media in social change. They approach you to
I read your recent article in the college newspaper and I was impressed by your insightful perspective on social change. It reminded me of an upcoming guest lecture on the role of media in social change. I think you would benefit greatly from attending. Well, a renowned investigative journalist is coming to share their experiences with social injustice. They'll be covering advanced techniques and interview skills, plus discussing ethical considerations. It's a great opportunity to learn from an expert.
Is that right?
That's perfectly all right. Attending the lecture will give you a broader understanding of the field and might even open up networking opportunities. You never know where it could lead. It's this Saturday at the City Auditorium. Don't worry about transportation. A shuttle will be provided for attendees. I understand, but perhaps it's worth considering rescheduling your plans for this potentially valuable opportunity. Give it some thought, all right? Of course! I'll send you a few articles and the guest lecturer's biography. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions.
Friday.
Writing.
Ah. Ah. my god. I know, man. I feel so. Uh, the writing section is absolutely cool, bro. Okay, speaking time. In the picture, we can see four people are sitting around a table. They are apparently, I guess they are Asian. So there are three girls and one boy. They are standing under a very big red umbrella, and three girls right now, they are reading something. I think this is a menu of a restaurant or some newspaper. The boy, he is wearing a yellow t-shirt, while three other girls are wearing gray clothes. The girl in the middle, uh, he is also wearing a bracelet and some cool accessory and a watch. Apparently, the boy and two girls in the middle is wearing glasses, while the girl in the left hand are not wearing glasses. In the picture, we can clearly see outside very bright, maybe in the noon, and they are holding some water bottle. The local business I want to say is a bánh mì shop. Apparently, this is a store where um, the boss is hiring people to sell a sandwich. In Vietnam, we call it bánh mì. In their schedule, they open from 6 a.m. All the way to 9 p.m. So they are likely have a very long time of working. This restaurant, I mean this store, very friendly with everyone in my city. Because whenever, whichever you are a worker, you are a student, you always have an option to have a quick breakfast or lunch or dinner with hot and yummy bread. The key of success of this business, I think the recipes they make are super good and they have a loyal customer.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about volunteering and donating. What are some ways people can help each other in your community?
So apparently in my community there are a bank account that's held by the government. People who have money or some extra dollar, they can send money to the account and it's grow to the fund where government can uh, open up some charity event. Also, you can donating other stuff to local charity also.
Okay. Let me ask you another question. What are some ways that donating helps the giver and the receiver?
As first, the receiver, because they are the people who can receive the benefits, the stuff, money. So their life must be changed in a positive way. And on the other hand, the sender who donating are also receiving not material but receiving the power and the feeling of very calm.
Okay. I've got a different question. Why do you think some people are more inclined to donate than others?
Mm, Donating is an option, not must do. So the meaning of donating is to help people uh, helping each other, and the people who donating have really good feeling about it, and the people who receive have a better life. So it's an option, you can donating or not. It's not force anyone to do that.
Thanks for discussing volunteering and donating with me. Now I'd like to change topics and ask you a few questions about your ideal place to live. Describe something you like about where you live.
I like lives in a place where have the certain amount of silent tree, and you know the busy life. I I think my personal choice is very difficult to beach, but some of places around the earth like Amsterdam are my most favorite. They are very bicycle friendly.
I see. I have another question. How might financial considerations impact a person's choice of where to live?
It's very easy to understand that people who have enough money they can build a house or buy luxury penthouse, and people who are normal or poor people just live in some apartment, some cheap house, and usually the places are not center or have less convenient.
Interesting. I've got a different question. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of living in a big city versus a small town.
Advantages in big city, you have a lot of convenience from school, hospital, store, restaurant, a lot of convenient, a lot of building around you, so you can go there so quickly. So have an emergency to go to the office very quick. But in the other hand, the small town giving back some certain amount of silence, the nature, and the peaceful in our mind.
Thanks for discussing your ideal place to live with me. Have a nice day.
Oh my god, I didn't speak in sentence. It was topic. Almost even water. Uh, Currently, I have some hobby like circling, drawing, writing, journalism, coding, jogging, and photography. Usually, I spend about 30 minutes a day to practicing my circling skill. But nowadays, right now I live in Hanoi City, so I'm not with my bar right now. So I switching to jogging in around a lake. This helped me a lot with keep active and building muscle. But I think I may not remaining with jogging a lot because in this city there are a lot of popularities and the air quality is not very good. The pay for people who walking is you know be taken by a restaurant for parking motorbike. I think in the next year I want to switching to do some calisthenic like push up and plank cardio in my room so I still can stay active without going outside and uh, directly contact with um, dust in the air. Mm, uh, the way I think this could change in the next 5 years, I think is maybe turn to my mainly way of uh, s- mainly way of stay active. So right now I'm ordering some set of equipment for my calisthenics. For example, I order some string, some dumbbell, so I can lift up whenever I have some free time. I also plan myself a schedule to force myself stay active through every day, and therefore I can build up my dream physique, and just for that I can achieve a better well-being. Let's go continue. Okay,